Hey guys, Naked Vault Dweller here, and I want you to sit with this just for a second. Not react, not argue, just sit with an idea that's floating around the community. If Fallout 76 disappeared tomorrow, not server downs, not we'll be back soon, no maintenance period, just gone, how much of Fallout would actually disappear with it? That doesn't mean the actual revenue that went into creating the game, doesn't mean the actual revenue that went into having Fallout First coming from you guys. Talking about the content, the scoreboard, all the stuff that makes Fallout 76 what it is today. Because right now there's a conversation happening that treats Fallout like it's a math problem. And as we all know, Fallout has never been about math. Especially Fallout 76. It's been about the players of Fallout, the Fallout community, all of us as a whole. All right, I know you guys are saying, shut up, Naked, let's get to the point. And here's what people are actually saying. Fallout 5 is taking too long to get to the player base. And while Bethesda is focusing on Elder Scrolls 6, the industry is moving way too slow and players are getting tired of waiting. So this idea pops up, and you've probably seen it before. Bethesda should abandon Fallout 76, move those resources over, and speed up Fallout 5. And I want to be clear right up front with you guys, this idea doesn't come from hate, it doesn't come from stupidity, it comes from frustration. People miss single-player Fallout, hell, I miss single-player Fallout. And those single-player players who like to play in a single-player game want something new. Players want to feel like the franchise is moving forward. Heck, I want to see the franchise move forward. And that feeling, I believe, is valid. And the conclusion, well, that's where it falls apart. Because here's the things that people skip. Bethesda doesn't build games like a single assembly line. Fallout 76 isn't being made by the same exact people who would suddenly stop what they're doing and start hammering out Fallout 5 tomorrow. The game is a live service, this is long-term support, this is sustained development, and the dichotomy is different pipelines, different disciplines, different timelines. You don't just shut down Fallout 76 and suddenly Fallout 5 starts rendering faster like you just cleaned RAM. That's definitely not how development works. It's like yelling at your car because your plane ticket is expensive. It feels good, but it does nothing. Killing what exists today doesn't magically make the future arrive faster. You don't turn the lights off in your house to prove you want solar panels. You keep things running while the next thing is being built. And Fallout 76 is what's running right now. And let me pause right here for just a second because this matters. If you're still watching at this point, you're not doom scrolling, you're not here for a hot take, you're not looking for someone to scream Bethesda's bad into a microphone. You're here because you actually care about where Fallout goes. And that's already put you into a smaller group than you actually think. And that's what my channel is for. I'm not here to manufacture outrage. I'm not here to pretend every update is the end of the world, even though we've probably thought that once or twice. I'm here to talk about Fallout the way players actually experience the game, with context, hopefully some logic, and with respect for the people that actually show up. So yeah, I'll actually say it straight. If you want Fallout talked about like it matters, you should already be subscribed to the channel. Not because I asked nicely, but because this conversation doesn't work without people actually giving a damn. All right, I said it, let's keep going. Okay, here's the real flaw in the abandoned Fallout 76 argument. It treats Fallout like a product timeline instead of a living ecosystem. Fallout 5 isn't late because Fallout 76 exists. Fallout 5 is late because it's a massive next-generation RPG that has to be ready. Technically, creatively, structurally, it has to be perfect. And we can't rush that by sacrificing the present and what Bethesda has to offer us today, which is Fallout 76. All that would do is just create a gap. And gaps, my fellow Vault Dwellers, are very dangerous. Because gaps don't build hype, they build disinterest. And Fallout has a lot of momentum going for them right now. And we can wrap it up and put it in a box, but it's more than just a multiplayer Fallout. It's the only Fallout where the culture belongs to the players. It's where new players learn about the game not just from tooltips, they learn them from other players. It's where someone drops ammo without being asked. It's where a high-level fast travels just to help out. It's where camps turn into landmarks. It's where events turn into habits. You log in not just to play, you log in to check on things. And that, my friend, doesn't come from design documents, doesn't come from trailers. That comes from people choosing to stay. And no, a single-player Fallout, even a co-op one, doesn't replace that. It does something different. It doesn't necessarily mean different is better. It doesn't necessarily mean that different is worse. Different just means you don't trade one for the other like it's a coupon. And no, this isn't just blind defense of Bethesda. Bethesda deserves criticism just like anybody else when it's earned. In fact, I'm expecting to see it in the comments of this video. But pretending Fallout 76 is some anchor dragging the franchise down ignores reality. A healthy Fallout 76 keeps Fallout alive between releases. It keeps the universe relevant, it keeps players invested, and it keeps Fallout in the conversation. And that doesn't deprive us of Fallout 5. In fact, I think it expedites it. Abandoning Fallout 76 wouldn't send a message of focus. It would send a message that communities are disposable. And once players learn that lesson, they don't forget it. Wanting Fallout 5 doesn't make you wrong. Missing single-player Fallout doesn't make you a traitor. And enjoying Fallout 76 doesn't make you a shill. That's not how this works. Somewhere along the way, the internet decided everything has to be a side. You're either for something or against it. You're either coping or you're enlightened. You're either stuck in the past or you're out of touch with reality. And Fallout players somehow caught that disease harder than most. Because now, instead of just liking what you like, you've got to defend it like you're on trial. You say you miss Fallout 3 or New Vegas, and someone else says you're living in nostalgia. You say you enjoy Fallout 76, and someone tells you you're settling, or even worse, you're enabling. Meanwhile, most players are just sitting there thinking, I just like playing Fallout. And that's the part that's getting lost. Most people aren't trying to make a statement. They're not trying to send a message to Bethesda. They're not trying to win an argument on Reddit. They're just logging in after work, or after their kids go to bed, or on a weekend when they finally have time to breathe. And those players just want to play something that's familiar, something that feels like Fallout, something that doesn't ask them to pick a side just to exist. And here's the honest truth. This is where we all need to calm down a little bit. You can want Fallout 5 badly and still believe Fallout 76 deserves to exist. Those two thoughts are not enemies. Wanting something new doesn't mean you have to burn down what is already here. And enjoying what's already here doesn't mean that you're giving up on the future. And that either or thinking is just not passion. It's impatience pretending to be principle. And I'll even say this with a smile. Some of the loudest voices arguing about Fallout 76 being dead are still watching videos about it today, still commenting about them, still checking patch notes, which is a pretty weird thing to do if you supposedly don't care about it. It's almost like they care. They probably just don't want to admit it. And that's okay. Because caring doesn't always come out clean. Sometimes it comes out frustrated. Sometimes it comes out sarcastic. Sometimes it just comes out as, man, I just want my old Fallout back. And that doesn't make us bad guys. It makes us fans. And being a fan doesn't mean agreeing with everything. It means you stuck around long enough to have your opinion. So what has Fallout 76 actually been for you? What about some of the previous single-player games? Do you play it because it's part of your routine? Is it a comfort game for you? What makes you stand on the Fallout that you currently know? And would you trade any of that for Fallout 5? And I'm hoping that the comment section sounds like people and not a bunch of marketing. And guys, I appreciate you sticking around this long, passionate about the game, obviously. Please make sure to give the video a thumbs up if it was even remotely entertaining. And with all that being said, I'm the Naked Vault Dweller. Love you, bye.
But I don't think you want to find her, honey. World already had all the monsters it could stomach.
I see what you mean. If that clown shows up around here anytime soon, they'll have me to deal with. So don't you worry, Miss Duchess. I'll take care of you.